All right, guys, today is Tuesday, February 1st, 2022. Today marks basically 16 days I have left to finish the car for the show. And again, probably not going to make it, but I'm still going to try. Anyway, I was planning on working all day Thursday, but the truth is I think I have to take the car to the show by Thursday. So I may just have like a little bit of the morning to work on the car. So it's kind of 16 and a half days, maybe, I guess you could look at it. So I've tried to formulate a plan of what I need to do. Right now I've got the deck lid in front of my heater, so it kind of cooks this paint so it'll be ready to sand and polish. I kind of need it firmed up anyway so I can flip it over so I can sand and paint the top of the deck lid. So the doors are probably good to go. They've been out here for a few days already, but anyway, I'm not going to really sand and buff yet. I'm going to try to do some other stuff. Now we got some bad weather coming in. It's supposed to start this evening raining, and the temperature is going to really drop. So we're going to end up with snow and ice and all kinds of crap for a few days. At that point, I won't be able to paint and I won't be able to push the car out or anything. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and go to Lowe's and try to find some thin plywood or paneling, whatever I can find, to make door panels and stuff out of. The plan today is to get the panels cut out, all of them for the interior panels. And then that way, when I do get snowed and iced in, I can do that stuff in my house in the warmth. So, which I might just do out here so I don't get the glue smell in the house actually. But I also need to do some body work on a few parts that I showed in the earlier video. The air dam, the hood latch, and the under hood brace. I do need to do a little bit of work on the underneath side of the hood too. I smoothed it up, but that little crossover brace that's on the very rear, it's welded into the hood. It has some spot weld indents, and I want to fill those and smooth those up. I did a little work cleaning all that up under there. And then I need to basically Z-chrome the whole bottom of the hood to slick it up pretty good. So I've got a little bit of work to do body work wise and primer wise. But anyway, I've kind of tried to set up the house a little bit already for the upholstery. I've got my seat springs and all the upholstery out. So anyway, I kind of did an inventory, made sure I have everything. I've got plenty of hog rings and that type of stuff. I just don't have the wire to run through for the seat covers. But I got to thinking I may actually just try to use the ones from the four-door seat and then buy some later for the four-door seat from the upholstery supply. It'll keep me from having to take a trip to Tulsa, and then we're getting snowed in, so I'm not going to be able to make it. All right, so I got the wood, plywood, whatever the hell it is, from Lowe's. Got two sheets. They were $22 and something per sheet. It's pretty thin stuff. Anyway, luckily I had my door panel, old door panel and rear side panels, so I had perfect templates. Anyway, I got everything marked out. Anyway, I have all the little dots here that I'm going to have to pre-drill some holes in to put my Bel Air stainless trim in. I'm not going to put the lower trim on. The ones I have are pretty rough, so I'm just going to leave them off. I'm also going to leave them off the bottom of the rear metal armrests that go there. They have a little curved piece that goes in there down low to meet up with the one that usually comes down here on the bottom of the door panel. I am leaving those off. The ones that I have for the rear, the curved ones, they are nice. They could be sanded and polished, but my lowers are beat, man. Probably from people, you know, getting in and out of the car with their feet or whatever, kicking them. But anyway, it's a little bit too much for me going on anyway. I'm not going to have a carpeted insert down there. It's just going to be kind of a plain Jane looking original style door panel. But anyway, I already have my Bel Air door panel stainless has been sanded and polished. It's done. I've got all the tabs straightened back out. So anyway, I got pretty much everything on the very first sheet, and the other sheet is going to be for the trunk panels. So I've got both rear side panels here and kick panels drew out. I wasn't really going to mess with the trunk panels, but I'm going to go ahead and, while I'm cutting wood and all that, I'm going to go ahead and get them all made up. But there's going to be a panel in here, a flat panel here, and then I'm going to do another flat panel here, and of course one right here. I figured I better set the tripod up since I'm out here working like crazy. slots in this for the tabs on the armrest. Now I got to straighten the tabs on the armrest. Yes. Probably gonna all fall apart, but so it's all pretty much fit now. Man, that's a lot of work just to trim out a piece of wood. That little V for that stainless is a little tight. Good enough. One down, one to go. I bet all you woodworking guys are looking at this and cringing. Yeah, I'm not a carpenter. What I cut crooked, I can straighten out with that block, the sanding block. Starting to rain on me. Dang it. Just about done. I still gotta clean the mess up there. I'm actually going to use bed liner on these kick panels because of the moisture in the air that could come down from the cowl vents to blow out these, you know. That could bring moisture and could cause these to warp. So I'm going to bed liner both sides real heavy in the edges and everything. Just because I got some old stuff in a can in there. I'll upholster them, but I'm going to bed liner them first. It'll be like a moisture barrier since I couldn't get Thompson's water seal in a quart. All right, well, those panels are all cut out, holes done, and sanded on the edges and everything and trued up, so that part's done. I went ahead and started on this panel here. This is the first panel. So anyway, that'll pretty much be in there like that. Now this is 55 four-door Bel Air stainless door panel, front door panel trim. I cut this one down a little bit so it would come all the way to the edge so it would hide the two-tone.